Hello, everyone. This is the most intelligent and magnificent bird, Buckbeak, speaking to you today. And in today's video, I will be doing a character review on Gold Mythic Ash. Yes, I know I'm late on my character review this weekend, but it's Sunday, but it is still the weekend, so I figured this was the best time to go ahead and do it instead of missing out on it entirely. Plus, I know she's quite an old character at this point, but I figured, why not talk about her? She's coming up in the coming up battle pass along with Cliff. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys that next weekend, since I'm talking about Gold Mythic Ash today, I'll be talking about Cliff next weekend. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up on that. And before we get started, I hope all of you are doing good and staying safe out there. I'm doing good, and I'm staying safe for the most part. So enough of me just babbling on. I think we should just go ahead and get started with this character review of Gold Mythic Ash, shall we? Ash, happily ever after. Her trait is tough, her role is a damage dealer, and her allegiance is a member of the Young Survivors. I think that's an odd allegiance to put her in, but okay, she's in there, so there's that. And her attack stat is 17,867. Her HP is 15,046. And her defense is 14,105. Now let's take a look at her Adrenaline Rush. Unbending Rush. The recharge rate is 66 AP, so reasonably fast. Deal 2 attacks of 250% damage, 500% total, to one enemy. This character gets 80% impair resist for 4 turns. Now let's take a look at her signature move. Focused Strike. The initial cooldown is turn 2, number of cooldowns 1 turn, and number of uses unlimited. Attack an enemy for 350% damage. This character gets focused for 2 turns. Now let's take a look at Ash's Mythic Abilities. Agility, plus 20% increase in basic attack damage. Unshakable, 30% stun resistance. Critical Eye, 60 crit, and Fear of Death. When performing the Decap Specialist skill, one enemy gets minus 20% defense for 1 turn. And obviously, as you guys already know, her Specialist skill, it's pretty dangerous, It's pretty useful when there's revive, so no need to go over what it does. It works pretty much like Crosshairs. Now let's take a look. Okay, she has a default weapon. I was about to say, let's take a look at her weapon, but, she already has a default weapon, so you can pretty much put anything you want into her hands. Now, let's just go over them one by one. Her Adrenaline Rush, dealing 2 attacks of 250% damage. And then she's getting 80% impair resistance for 4 turns. That's kind of crazy. I like that. I like that. So she has a pretty hard hitting rush, especially if you put a double attack rampage weapon on her. Ooh, look out. I could see the potential there, especially with her having decap. Ooh, that's gonna be a hard hit, you know. Let's take a look at her signature move. Attack an enemy for 350% damage, and then this character gets focus for 2 turns. Yeah, it gives you a little bit of damage right before the big hits come in with the adrenaline rush, so it's a nice little warm up, it's a nice little preview. Potentially she could take someone out with her signature move before the adrenaline rush really gets going, so I think that's nice. And now let's take a look at her mythic abilities. Agility, you guys already know. I recommend leveling up agility 100% all the way, no doubts about it. It will help because, you know, clearly she is a damage dealer, so that's going to benefit her really well to have agility leveled up all the way. Unshakable, 30% stun resistance. This one, I think would definitely be worth considering leveling up. It just depends on the situation you face, so I would definitely think about leveling that one up some. Unshakable, that is. Maybe not all the way immediately, but level it up some. See how that works. Critical Eye, 60 crit. Honestly, I think I would level that one up all the way. Because if you put a double attack and rampage weapon in her hands, that would help with that. You know, to potentially take out the whole team, you know, if you can hit those crits. So definitely level Critical Eye all the way. And then Fear of Death, when performing the decap special skill, one enemy gets 20% defense. That depends on you. If I was to get this tune, I would have to think about leveling up that last one. Because if you get the crits going and you get that adrenaline rush off, you might not need that last one, to be honest. So, it depends on you. Again, I don't know if I'd level up Fear of Death because you could maybe just level it up a little bit. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I'd level that up myself, the last one, but the other 3 I would definitely level up at least all the way or some. And like I said before, she has a default weapon, so you could put anything you want into her hands, and obviously she is a damage dealer. So you are going to want to go ahead and put a double attack rampage weapon on Ash. That's the best outcome you will get from this character. I don't know why you would put a defensive weapon on her, but hey, you can put anything in her hands without having to 5-star her original weapon and all of that. So definitely building up that attack. Building up that attack, a huge bonus to AP when attacking, double attack, and rampage is absolutely the way to go. And I don't think I have a whole lot else left to say about this character, other than, you know, she's coming up in the next battle pass tomorrow, so you know, I figured why not talk about her, and next weekend's character review will be on Cliff. So expect me to talk about Cliff next weekend. And that's pretty much going to do it for this video. If you guys want to jump down there to the comments and tell me what you think about Gold Mythic Ash, or just to simply say hi, you may. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and if you like my content, subscribe to see more. It would be much appreciated. And to those who are subscribed to me already, it is very much appreciated. You guys are very awesome, and I thank you again. I want each and every one of you to have a magnificent day and magnificent week ahead. And don't forget to hit the bell and switch on all notifications so you know the second I upload to YouTube. I am Buckbeak, and I'm gonna go fly away back to my nest. Until next time, bye guys.